And we are back at Up North F4, continuing our 12 days of Christmas. We are back with Melissa Waskowitz, who is the Cider Lady. Thank you so much for coming back on again.
Of course. Thanks for having me back.
Of course. So
all right, holiday theme now. Melissa is here.
So,
where do we start?
We're going to start at this end. I've worked with a online cider store called Press Then Press to put together this special bundle of Christmas ciders for you guys to try.
Just for us, right?
Just for us and for all the viewers. So if you could actually go buy this bundle online now.
What are you drinking out of here?
So what I'm starting with is the Old Time Sparkling Cider from South Hill Cider. And this is based in New York.
Oh.
So I want you guys this time to tell me what you think of the cider.
I love it. It's good. It really is good.
I love it so much.
Well, let's have another. Here we go.
It's like really good.
So, so we'll do the quick dump here. This time I picked ciders from across the country instead of just Wisconsin so that we could have some variety because I'm always doing Wisconsin ciders.
Can we talk pairing ciders with different kinds of holiday food?
So it would pair with these two, and I think when you try this one you'll agree, these two will pair with anything. So these two. So the second one is the Orchard Craft, and that's from Snowdrift Cider. So that is coming from Washington.
Oh, Washington.
So
cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
What do we think? I like that one even better. It's a little deeper.
It's a little,
Something's going on there.
It's very exquisite.
Oh.
Yes it is. And it's got more of a perceived sweetness to it, even though it's dry. And it is exquisite. It's exquisite. So there's that one. And then for the fun of it, I grabbed a fruited cider. So this one is from Peak Light Cider. It is a plum.
A plum.
A plum cider. Oh, here, let's just.
No more in there.
Let's not
You
cross.
didn't finish, Agnes?
Let's not cross. So this one is, again, and these are all, again, dry-based ciders, so not anything really heavy sweet, but I thought I would try.
And this one's from where?
This one is from Oregon. It's Peak Light Cider, and it's got plums in it.
I like plums.
So we'll see what you think of this.
A little sweeter. You can definitely tell it's a little sweeter. All right, so how do we convince people at home
It's refreshing.
to, try ciders versus maybe wines around the holidays? Is it a hard sell?
Yeah, very popular, of course.
Right.
So
there's a lot lower alcohol content in cider.
Okay.
So it will last longer, so you can have a couple bottles of cider instead of one or two bottles of wine.
Partying with Melissa goes a long way.
It doesn't come as strong. It doesn't hit you as hard as maybe wine would.
Right.
Okay, after a couple glasses. So,
and again, there's so many different varieties of ciders that you can do and pair with. Like I said, all of these would pair well with almost all food. The plum cider is a nice dessert cider. So instead of doing a dessert cordial, you could do a fruited cider for dessert, and it's just really approachable, and most people like apples. So you can put that out instead. So if some people don't like the taste of wine or don't want specific wines, you're putting out apples.
Can I ask a really weird question?
Yeah.
Is the plum cider apples or is it plums?
It's apples with plum in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just plums. Because it's plum.
No, they're sharing it, the bottle.
Yeah.
The plums and apples together,
The plums and
Agnes.
apples are together.
So then why didn't they, I guess, this says plum. Why didn't they do plum and
But
apple
I'm telling you,
cider?
it is sweet.
Because it's a fruit added. So there are other ones. There's blueberries, there's cranberries that will add, that you will either co-ferment or add the juice of into a cider.
Interesting.
And to review, how do people know it's a good cider?
Well,
we've asked you that before,
yes,
and you always had good advice for us.
Yeah.
It's not heavy sugared. These are just apples fermented and put into the bottles. So, and that's the good thing. If you have a certain taste palette that you like, if you go to the Press Then Press website, they actually have a search option where you can say, I want something really dry, I want something sweeter, I want something with fruit, I want something wild fermented, which is a whole other thing. But they'll help you cultivate what you would want, and then they'll help you pick ciders from across the country, and some are international, to build yourself up a set.
Like based off of your taste buds and preferences. Kind of like a quiz questionnaire thing. You go through online, and then it builds your perfect cider.
And it's building online too, isn't it? You can actually order.
Yeah, and that's so that, like I said, this is a cider bundle that they put up for us, so that if anybody was interested in this bundle, you get a discount and you can get these shipped to you, because they do ship here to Wisconsin. So that's
awesome.
I can't put this down. This is enjoyable. I like this one.
I'm like done. But
and I want everybody to see you can use a variety of glassware as well.
Melissa brought her own glassware today. So
that's right.
Yeah, because everybody's got different glassware at the holidays.
Right.
It doesn't matter what I mean, usually a stemmed glass is best, and even if it's a moose head.
Melissa, we need to pay for Agnes's salary, so we got to take a commercial break. But I know you're joining us in the show again, right?
Sure.
Okay. We will be. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Melissa.
We'll be right back after this.